Hello everyone, welcome to Syberia Remastered. So the developers of this gave me access to this early. This actually comes out in about 2 days and wanted me to try it out. So yeah, I was very excited to try it out. Never really experienced Syberia myself. I missed out on a lot of those like early point-and-click adventure game days. I know people that have been around the channel for a while know that I played the Monkey Island games for the first time, basically when that new Monkey Island game came out. I just binged through all of them except for like 1 or 2, I think. So yeah, missed out on a ton of these, and I've always heard good things about Syberia, so it is cool to see it getting a remaster and a re-release. The original came out in 2002, so yeah, I would not have been playing games on my PC at that time. I probably would have been playing games on websites like Flash games, but that's about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop in. There is a setting to play on story or adventure, and basically it's like, you know, you have an objective system / you don't have an objective system. I think if I was like doing a full playthrough, I would do adventure, but since I'm not, I'll do story just to have it be a faster pace, because this is kind of like a demo video right now. I think because of the embargo and the game hasn't even released yet, I can't even actually go past a certain point. Or I'm not supposed to, basically. So, yeah, let's go ahead and hop in. See what we can do. Like I said, I have, like, no, you know, experience with this game at all, but it's one of those that I've always heard a lot about, so it's always neat to see these games get, like, re-releases and stuff, usually due to, Night Dive and, like, GOG and things. But this is, you know, something totally different. I don't know if it's the original dev or not, Microids, but I suppose that is the other thing I should mention about this that I do know, is it is very steampunky, which is cool. I wouldn't say I've played a ton of steampunk stuff. That is very creepy. I would be very unnerved by such a thing. Goodbye, creepy clockwork automatons. At least they seemed clockwork. Hi? Oh, okay. I thought something was about to be said to me. This feels like an original cutscene, like in the original game. Yeah. That's what it felt like. Maybe touched up a little bit, but all right. Click or hold in a direction to move. Yeah. I guess the point-and-click adventure series that, you know, I have, like, or adventure game series, what have you, that I have the most experience with would be like Deponia? Probably Deponia. And Monkey Island at this point, I guess. I have played a ton of Monkey Island at this point. Not as much as most people mind, but... Hello. It's a suitcase.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
I need help for the suitcase? That is a heavy suitcase. Okay, how are you doing? I'm guessing that's my suitcase, and I just need to find, like, the valet or something to help me. You have obtained an item. You'll find all items and documents you've collected in your inventory. Welcome to... Oh my gosh, I'm going to pronounce these things so wrong. Diary. The diary contains your story progress, important items, and documents for review. The hotel is quiet. There's no one at the desk. Okay. I meant to, look at, this pamphlet. Alright, read. I mean, I don't need this, actually. Let yourself be transported by the magnificent landscape surrounding Valladolid. Valladolid? A small charming town tucked away in the Alps, and by Vorarlberg Manufacturing. whose exceptional savoir-faire in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons is at the root of the Valladoline's, I'm sorry, reputation around the world. For 800 years, the Vorarlberg family has passed its knowledge from generation to generation, perfecting the art of that particular branch of clockmaking that breathes life into the complex network of cogs and spindles that make up automatons. Its creative wonders once defiled belief and drew the admiration of young and old alike. People would come from across Europe for a chance to vie for the right to own one of these fantastic toys. The heart of a mechanical automaton is its motor. A series of spindles are set in motion to music via a set of cogs. Attached to the spindles are cams that are shaped in the image of the music. In turn, they command a series of rods which control the gestures of the toy at their tips. Automaton construction takes place in 3 stages: modeling, mechanics, and casing. The process requires the participation of 20 different specialized trades. In its heyday, the Vorarlberg factory employed over 100 craftsmen, mechanics, watchmakers, sculptors, tailors, and dressmakers, working in separate workshops. Vorarlberg automatons all have 2 distinguishing features in common: their high-precision mechanisms and the characteristic Vorarlberg wind-up key. Devising and assembling each model is a meticulous process. Standard toys are constructed from local wood, while the most sophisticated ones use more precious resources such as ebony imported from Madagascar. Despite competition from Asia, the Vorarlbergs never gave in to the temptation to produce electrical robots and chose to continue their exploration of the mysteries of perpetual mechanical motion. That is interesting. Because, yeah, like the steampunk and clockwork automatons would be a more interesting medium to work with, you know? Possibly doesn't have as many places to go as electrical does, but it's a more interesting medium to work with. I did also realize, I don't remember if I thanked the developers for this, but thank you very much for reaching out and everything and the opportunity to see this early. My brain is all over the place still, so I was like, did I say that? Did I not say that? The Vorarlbergs have come a long way from their simple, jointed puppets of yesteryear. Today, their creations are so lifelike, one has the impression that they can think for themselves. The first signs of puppet manufacture in Valladolid go back to the 13th century. While there was maybe no definitive puppet industry at the time, Hermann Vorarlberg's renown was recognized even in the court of the emperor. The archives of the Art and History Museum in Switzerland. Oh, I definitely recognize this. Hello. Yeah, very beautiful art. I love art from this time period. It has such a distinctive, interesting look. The artisan H. Vorarlberg and a servant depicting his puppets to the emperor. It was not until the 17th century that Charles Vorarlberg founded the Vorarlberg Mechanical Toy and Puppet Factory. An industrial activity in the valley really took off. The reputation of Valladolid and its famous toys then just kept growing and growing. Charles Vorarlberg with one of his creations. A large part of production was devoted to producing theatrical puppets at the time. Why? God, it looks creepy. I don't like that one. The turn of the 20th century was Valladolid's golden age as expressed in the factory's impressive architecture and the main houses of the town. The Vorarlberg reputation crossed the oceans, dispatching its fine precision mechanisms across the globe to the delighted buyers who began to believe that Vorarlberg automatons had a life of their own. Rudolf managed the family business, during the glory wars of the Vorarlberg factory. Since the end of the Second World War, the destiny of the factory has been in the hands of Rudolf's daughter, Anna Vorarlberg. The last and sole descendant of the prestigious line of craftsmen, this inspiring figure negotiated the business through the end of the war. She breathed new life into production by creating works of art to appeal to experts and enthusiasts alike. Vorarlberg automatons became rare collector's items with high innovative mechanisms and unequal ingeniousness, even to this day. I am struggling over some of these words. Okay. Definitely wanted to read that, because that gives us a lot of background information, like, kind of the time period. Obviously, this is an alternate history thing, but since the end of the Second World War, it gives us a lot to, kind of place our time period. Alrighty, let's go. What do we got over here? There's also somebody writing on this desk that's been writing for a very, very long time. Does it have the thing where you can highlight all the interactables? I guess you kind of get like a little thing that shows up when you get close to something that is interactable. Oh, give me that. Automaton key. So I probably want to use that to put in there to summon the person. But there's more to see around here, I'm sure. Well, I like basically just being in like a clockwork city. This is a neat idea. Like I said, knew nothing about this besides hearing people talk about Syberia a lot. You know, the game, obviously. Hello.
Hi there. Hey, hi there.
Hey,
What are
hey.
you doing? Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
Kate?
So, your name's Momo. I'm Kate.
Momo do like Hans. He draw.
Hans?
Don't disturb Momo. Momo work difficult.
Will you show me your drawing?
No, not finished. Go away.
Oh wow. Okay, okay. You really don't want me here. Can I help at all? You know?
I've just arrived. My case is a little heavy. Can you help me take it up to the room?
Momo strong. Very strong. But no time. Momo very busy.
Okay.
I guess I'll let you continue working.
Okay, bye, Momo. We had a stray cat, like a feral cat that came by, and we had named it Momo. Alright, so let's go ahead and find out how the old inventory works, why don't we? This is how we turn. Obviously... Oh, it just opens up the inventory that way. Okay, I was looking for something here that would let me open the inventory and drag it over there, but... That's cool. Really showcasing
Okay, I'm coming.
your industry and everything, down to every little detail, even a ringing bell, even though you don't need to make it that, you know, that much. Don't need to make it that much of a display.
Hi there.
Hello there, man.
Dialogues. During dialogue, you'll have several choices to learn more about the story. The choice with the icon indicates that the dialogue is necessary to progress. Alright, exclamation point. Interesting. Yeah, see, it's instances like these where if I was doing a full playthrough, which is on the table now, especially that I own this, I would need these sorts of or I wouldn't need these sorts of things. I would want to just do every single thing possible, basically. So, hey, I'm
I would
Kate.
like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker. Thank you.
Oh, I did not mean to skip that. Whoops.
Hello.
Of course. Walker, room 6, next floor up.
Okay, thanks for that.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Your luggage? Why, of course. Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say? That you've come to buy the factory?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
Okay, well, you dropped something.
What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss for Valadilene, it really is.
Valadilene.
Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Vorarlberg is dead?
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker. I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilen before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Vorarlberg automatons. Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
Okay, so it seems like the clockwork automaton industry might be hurting a little bit. They're not quite as in their heyday and may have potentially been surpassed by like more advanced automatons or ones in different mediums and things now. But it's nice to know the name now. I should have known with the accident that it would the accent on the E that it would be like Delen, kind of like Siren. But okay, let's go. Another interesting thing about this, and I did specifically look this up, was I wasn't actually sure what kind of perspective this game used, coming out in 2002, but as far as I could tell based off of a few screenshots that I saw, which, searching for it was a little bit harder because, you know, there's this coming out now, so there was a bunch of pictures of this as well. But it seems like it was like 2D, you know, kind of fixed backgrounds, and then you walked around, as you would expect. Especially for the time period. But yeah, still images for the background. You walk around on it, interact with items is what it seemed like it was. So this is more of a transition to like full 3D. Okay. Hello. Oh, that's the picture. Yeah, that we saw. My luggage. And let's check out this fax, why don't we?
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Vorarlberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long.
Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talks with Vorarlberg Manufacturing with view to a takeover in the days to come, and we have received notification to this effect. We're counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring negotiations with Madam Anna Vorarlberg, the current owner, to a close. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly on the toy market. Wow. Great. Wonderful. That's what you want to hear. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Vorarlberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. Yeah, they always act like they're just giving you such a deal, and you have the fantastic opportunity to work with them. You should remind her of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. I am under no doubt that you will live up to the great expectations I have in you, Edward Marson. Oof. We're the baddies here, Kate. We're buying out this person's struggling factory. Well, I mean, I guess it is struggling, so maybe she would want to get rid of it, but it feels like we're losing not only an important part of history and basically selling it to a big company that has a massive monopoly over the entire toy market, which disgusts me. But I hope they actually do want to sell, but it seems like they're insinuating if she tries to get out of selling, you know, don't let her and stuff, and that just seems manipulative. Phone lets you dial numbers for certain puzzles or to call your contacts at key moments in the story. When the icon turns blue, use the phone to progress. Okay, yeah. Let's see here, so I can just look at this again, and yeah, telephone number right there, so we do have to call, but what is in here? Ah, that's just out of my, I thought that was like a bathroom or something, so what is this then? I thought that was the door I came in. I can't go in it, maybe that's the bathroom. Maybe that is. Okay, so, yeah, I guess let's just call then, if that's just leading outside. Dan, Mom, Olivia. Well, we gotta call Mom.
Hi, just finishing off a good facial. Be with you in a mo, bright and fresh. Bye.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I have like a one, we haven't even reached flip phones yet. Yeah, I mean, accurate. God, seeing that takes me back. Oh, just the like little rectangles had the buttons. Mine had Snake on it. Oh, it was great. Dan?
Dan Foster isn't around to take your call right now, so please leave your message after the tone.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call Edouard. Yeah, that's the
Lormont, how can I help you?
that's the
Can you put me
ringtone.
through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
God, it's so accurate to the. Ah.
Hello, Kate. So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valladolid, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Vorarlberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but...
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
Very good, Mr. Marson.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
Wow. Yeah, that's about how you would expect a corporate asshole to deal with the situation. Oh, she's dead? Good, that's one less barrier to getting this done. Well, and yeah, she had no heir. Does she have a will? Uh-oh. I think this text box is stuck here. Possibly. I believe so. It'll probably go away when we have, like, someone else talk, I guess. Like, let me call Olivia. You're the only one I didn't call.
You have reached
There we go.
Olivia Parker. I'm sorry I cannot take your call. Please do call again soon. Ciao.
Alright, bye. Yeah, that fixed it. Okay, so it was like, yeah, it was just like a little text box subtitle being stuck there. Okay. What now? Well, I don't think there's really anything else to interact with in my room. I need to call the notary. That was, what was told to us. So, let's go over this way. And let's explore a little bit more. You know, we haven't done enough. Go, oh wait, no, that's just the stairs to go down. I mean, I guess I might want to do that. Let's go down here and see what we've got. Was that a chair or a couch blocking off that thing? I think it was. Wild. Hello.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Help, automaton, Anna, Hans, Momo. Hans?
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans. Who is Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's younger brother. But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Interesting.
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple, that's all.
What is his connection with Anna Vorarlberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna took him under her wing.
Rude.
He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're implying that Anna Vorarlberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself, that's all.
Okay. Rude of you. Extremely rude. Mission?
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
At your service.
Oh wow, you just had it right there, huh? Alright. Dear Mr. Alfolter, add it to your inventory. From Edward, Law Practice, Marson, and Lormont. Yeah. As you are no doubt aware, our practice is charged with undertaking negotiations for the takeover of the Vorarlberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learn of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory, Madame Vorarlberg, with whom negotiations had started. We are under no doubt that Madame Vorarlberg left you instructions before her death, enabling the sale to be concluded. We should remind you of the significant boost the arrival of the American multinational would bring to the economy of your region. Of course it's Americans. Of course. It is for this reason that I'm sure you will give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome. Yours faithfully, Edward Marson. And yeah, just like the bullying and stuff. We should remind you of the significant boost. Great sadness that we learned. Yeah, okay. Okay. So now that I've got
I'm
that.
back again.
Miss Walker.
Don't think I
I'm
need.
gonna go look around Valadilen. See you later.
As you like, miss.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see what Valadilen has to offer. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I want to get on a train. Getting to see more of the world will be interesting. Oh? Hello. Valadilen Main Street. I was loading a few things there, it seems. Ooh, that's interesting, to say the least. Hello. Oh, yeah, okay, it's doing its thing. Yeah, they really, they have the automatons in every single, bit here, huh? There's our, cheeky little run. Yeah, they have the automatons worked into everything, which makes sense if that was kind of their whole industry, especially for this area. It seems like the town was, you know, pretty much built up around this factory. It's kind of like a mining town, except this was a clockwork automaton manufacturing town. And now that it's kind of went out of fashion, you know, it sucks that, like, there
Can't go that way.
are situations every single day exactly like what's playing out here, where a town built up around a very specific culture and having a lot of history and everything is basically just like bought and taken over by a new company that's like, we're gonna do new things with it, and all of that history and stuff just gets slowly washed away. Very disappointing. Every single time it happens.
The funeral is over.
Ah, yeah, the funeral's happening, that's right. Okay, I will go back down this way then. Do not mind me. Whoop. It's quite a run. There's like... I can't tell if that's like, my window is open currently and it could be like causing a glare or something, but doesn't it seem like there's like a little bit of vignetting on the corners of the screen? It's like kind of darkened here. Feels like that's the case. Oh, hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valadilen is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
It seems like it would be, like, so important to have this be set up as, like, a tourist attraction. Basically, even if you weren't keeping the factory going, you could at least, like, preserve the history and kind of turn this into a tourist spot, because I'm sure it gives a very, very unique view, you know, with, like, everything built around automatons and things like that, so... It would be a very, very cool tourist attraction, but maybe just people aren't interested in it at all. Alright, let's go over here. Has interesting architecture on that house. Very wavy. I love the door. Oh my god. Oh my god, my wife and I would be freaking out about this house if we saw it just out and about. We'd be like, oh my god, it's so cute! Hello.
Good morning. Are you open? Can I buy something from your bakery?
No, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
Don't worry about it. Because of Madame Vorarlberg's death, all the shops are closed. Mayor's decision. Try tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be here. That's a pity.
Wow, we were only getting to stay here for a single day to close this deal, huh? Company couldn't even pay for me to stay here 2 days? I mean, maybe I didn't want to be stuck here for 2 days, to be fair. Hello. Because, yeah, it definitely seems like it's going to be a quiet town. There's a bench. Paper? The Valladolid Gazette. Mourning the loss of the Queen of Our Hearts. Stiff joints, chronic hangovers, need a spring in your step? Look no further. Dr. Schweitzer's Miracle Elixir. Ah, snake oil is being sold. Interesting. I would read this entire thing once again if I was doing like a full playthrough right now, but since we're just taking a quick look, I think I will pass on this right now because we already know about this. But there's some interesting editorial stuff in the ecology. I'll read the ecology bit. The protest group Mountain Peace demonstrated yesterday near the site of the new Espiat Dam. They claim the construction of the dam has damaged the blue warbler's natural habitat. Intervention on the part of the forest ranger was necessary to disperse the demonstrators. Oh, poor blue warblers. That's awful. Alright. Add it to my inventory. But yeah, obviously I would be reading and doing absolutely everything if I was doing a full playthrough, because of course I would, but in an effort to see as much that I possibly can in the time that I have, let's go over here. So yeah, it did kind of show me this. I mean, so far it seemed pretty straightforward. Obviously we're still early and the game has yet to open up that much yet, but it seems like it, at least currently, would be kind of hard to get lost and not know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Of course, you know, you always run the risk with these older adventure / point and click games as well of dealing with like some, you know, moon logic, specific like pixel hunting that you need to do, things such as that. Press? Oh. This? Can you deliver that, please? Or read it? Ah. Yes. Oh, now that is a contraption. That's interesting. Uh-huh. Did I do it? Enter? I guess? I didn't hear like the door unlock or say like, oh, come in, or anything. Maybe that was the wrong thing and I could just enter this regardless before. Oh my god. Music? Jeez, thought I was getting attacked by something. Oh my god. What am I gonna get attacked by? Hello? Ah, stamp. Open. Place. Okay, so yeah, I need something to put in the little stamp's head. It's so cute how so many of the mundane things use automatons and stuff like this. It's such an adorable bit of design. Makes the world way more interesting as well, because it's like, yeah, of course this city that has built up its entire industry around automatons would have put automatons into basically everything to showcase it. So cute. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Yeah, 1 second. I just gotta snoop around your room really quickly. If you don't mind. I'm not about to sit down and have a conversation with, like... What is it? Everett? The character from Disco Elysium, the huge asshole character that looks like some sort of alien. That I have to explain I can't find my gun to.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course, I was waiting for you.
Okay. Once again, probably just gonna go ahead and move forward with this rather than asking, like, every single thing I could, just because...
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Vorarlberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphotaire. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Varlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession.
Thank you.
I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother, Hans, is still alive.
Hans is here.
Not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral, too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Baladillen and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too. He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive. So when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Vorarlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Ah, and that's where we get the name of the game from. Also, it was very, very hard to hear the voice work from that particular character. You got very, very quiet at times, and the music was very much overpowering you. Might need to mess with the audio mixing of that to make that character a little bit louder. Because, like, Kate's fine over the music, but that character was definitely, like, you know, intentionally playing the character in such a way where they were kind of mumbling / being quiet. And, yeah, the music was definitely overpowering it. I could barely hear you at times, so I was happy that I had subtitles on. Seems it's today, yep, so, yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we already kind of got the hint from Momo that Hans is still alive. Just declaring your child dead because they don't want to follow in your footsteps with the family business that was clearly a good idea to not follow in the footsteps of because the industry was dying. Just totally disowning them and telling everyone that they were dead? What a messed up thing to do.
Anna Vorarlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation in legal terms is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Vorarlberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Understood. Okay. Wow, we just got some really shitty news, Kate, didn't we? Didn't we, girly pop? It's not a good day for us, is it? It's not a great day for us. We're supposed to be here a day, and now we have to hunt down this estranged relative that was cut off from their family, and records say they're dead. They even had a fake body buried. It's rough. Give me your crank. Okay, and there was a thing here. Clearly we're gonna have to come back over here and get something officially stamped at some point, but... don't need to do that, for the moment. Alright, down to the factory. Which way would the factory be? I get that kind of looks like the factory up there, right? That is what I would assume. Or is this where I came from? No, this is not where I came from, because I don't recognize you. Oh wait, no I do. I do super recognize you, yeah, because you're the patisserie person. That looks like the factory. Hi. Yellow?
Hello?
Kate?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's 1 or 2 complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contracts. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
Oh. Oh. Hello? Hello? I can't click or anything. Hi? Hello? I think... because we didn't even... that was an abrupt into the call, too. We didn't even get, like, a... Uh-oh. 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 That was an abrupt into the call. I don't think we got, like, a, I don't even think we got, like, a goodbye from the husband there, but I think I might have soft-locked it? I didn't do anything. All I really did was, like, click to what I assumed was, like, advance the dialogue or put the phone away. But I think we're borked now. Cause yeah, I can't even open a menu or anything. I'm pressing all kinds of stuff here, but yeah, there's nothing that it'll let me do. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. That is very, 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 very rough. Okay. Okay. This is pre-release though, so obviously there's going to be bugs and stuff since, you know, the game is just coming out. Alright, let me see if I can Alt-Tab close it and hope that there's a save at a good spot. Don't actually know if the game auto-saves or not. Okay, we have our save. It looks like it saved like 4 minutes ago, so I think we're good there. I think there's no harm. I think there's no harm done here. And we straight up have footage of the bug and what occurred, so hopefully that'll help for like troubleshooting and stuff as well. Cause yeah, we just have to redo the call with dear old hubby now, who I am unfortunately, you know, not meeting. Like, I would have given a little bit of an extra day, you know? Like, oh, you know, just in case there's, like, traffic or something goes on over here. You know, maybe give me 1 extra day, but no, we're like, oh yeah, we do this contract, next day we need to be somewhere. Rough call.
Hello?
Alright.
How are
Yeah, Dan, this...
But Kate...
I know.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, she was supposed to put the phone away at the end, but maybe because I clicked or something, like right when she was getting ready to end the call, it didn't end it properly, or something else happened, I'm not sure. But once again, I always... it's useful to have footage of those things and specifically see how it was produced. So, it's handy for troubleshooting purposes. Hello. Yeah, just place it, right there. Oh, this is an interesting contraption. Yes. It is so cool seeing all the different ways that they actually work the automatons into just mundane little things. Welcome to, yep, the lawyer. Priest confession is apparently what we're working on next. Yeah, they even have an automaton in the little fountain here. Cool. Oh my, this is... There's a lot of places to go here. You can even go over here? Oh, okay, now it's opening up. This is the part where you get confused, dazed and confused, scared. When the adventure game really opens up. A doll from another era. Apparently I need a key to use this ladder. I'll have to look for it. Oh my god, a key for the ladder? Oh my god, okay. Can't use that. Yeah, everything in this town was running off the Vorarlbergs. I mean, that's an unfortunate bit of the town too, like... Oh wow, it's a hedge maze. Since everything in the town runs off of Vorarlberg technology, you're kind of all beholden to them. Whether they're good people or assholes.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please, don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Veladiland. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it seems... Oh, okay. I thought for a second, I was like, wait, did it do the thing again? No, it didn't. We're good. Take. Ladder key. Oh, wow, it was just there? Shocking. Did not expect it to be that easy. Did not expect it to be that easy at all. Alright. I'm going over here. We're gonna hit up this ladder. Place. Ah, that good old squeaky wheel turning sound. That is the sketchiest ladder. I mean, it's probably going to be pretty stable because it's metal and it's connected to this thing. But... Wow, I would not trust that. So did I just accidentally walk down the correct path and go the right way? Like maybe I walked up to the door, I shook it and said, oh no, the door is locked. I'm going to have to find another way in, and then I just happened to walk that way without even seeing that interaction. Yippee, I guess. I just wanted to explore. Thought I was gonna have to do something with that hedge maze for a second. I'm like, I've done a hedge maze in the Seance of Blake Manor, which I've been playing on stream recently. I've done enough of that. Oh, nice, a little writing desk. Ah, the ink pod. I needed this for the thing back at the law office. Anna's book. Oh. There's a lot here. I'm gonna have to skim this. Something terrible happened. I don't know who to turn to. Write down my thoughts. Hans lies in the next room, teetering between life and death. The injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Hans maybe promised to keep the secrets, but it's a burden too heavy. I know I can tell you, though. Discovered a cave. Marvelous cavern. Ancient paintings? Prehistoric men? Why did they try and... It's all because of them and because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Wait, what? Which are depictions of mammoths, which are... We took a prehistoric toy? Why did I let you come up there? It's my fault you're in a coma. Hans... Oh my god, did you pick up a cursed toy? There's 18 pages of this. I straight up can't read all of this. Like, I would be here for another hour. Not that long, but... Cell's not regained consciousness. Can I think of anything else? On my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his pale safe. Yep, the accident. You're in an accident. Hans has come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. Wonderful, beautiful it is. Cannot, uncontrollable, even wolf down his meal. Don't know whether I'm coming or going. Absorbed in Hans' recovery. Now stop saying my name. Today was the first day that Hans has left the house. He went for a short walk in the garden, but he's still very weak. I was doing my homework yesterday. Hans crept up on me and made me jump. He took a pencil and blank sheet of paper. He started drawing. Snow is falling. Hans scribbles obsessively. Today's my birthday and Gertrude made me an apple pie. Today he is 11. I have the strangest impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained 1 more. Yeah. Doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with father. Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What would they be hiding? I'm grown up now. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. I'm too scared to ask father. I'm thinking it seems to me that Hans' attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall in his coma must have had more serious effects than we first imagined. What's happening? Hans is stunted physically and mentally. They eavesdropped the conversation with the doctor, father, and Gertrude. Oh, God. Ugh. That's not a word I've seen in an extremely long time. Ugh. Fucking hate this word. Ugh. But, I mean, this was 2002. Oh my god, okay. 1 year is gone. Feels like an eternity. Father's attitude. There still says nothing and increasingly shuts himself away. Ugh. Okay, I can't read any more of this, especially after that, which makes the father even more of a stupid jackass, because I'm wondering if, like, the whole saying, oh, our Hans died and you know, everything was less so because Hans refused to take over the factory, and more so the father never liked him because he was fucking different. What an asshole. Jesus. Okay, well, we really need to find Hans now. There might be some more information in that diary, but like I said, if I sat there and read, like, actually all of it, we would be here forever. But I was not prepared to see that language. Hello. Interact. Pull?
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me.
You live up here? Interesting, interesting. But yeah, I grew up in the time period where that word was thrown around like a ton, and I just absolutely hate it, along with a lot of the other things that were thrown around at the time. Just hate all of those things. Interact. I mean, I have nothing to place here. Hans, 1932. Mammoth being drawn. Okay, hi. Hey, Momo.
What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans' picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You don't give up easily, do you?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, Momo. Have you seen me draw? I guess I gotta go over here to do it. Interact. Place drawing paper. Oh, okay, you're pretty good. I don't have to do it. You're just going to do it for me. Thank you. Look at that pretty mammoth. And yeah, the mammoths were mentioned because they said they found that cave, or they found a prehistoric toy, and then drawings of mammoths. Oh gosh, I'm coughing. I'm good though, I'm fine, I promise. Hello. I'm glad you like it. Just stuff that in your shirt.
Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
Is it the cave? Do you know about the cave? Well, we gotta find out. Thank you, Momo. Appreciate you. Oh. 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 Oh, you're running back to town. Okay. Wow. Maybe I did just, like, actually find the thing that we're supposed to be doing currently. Alright, let's go down here. And over here. And down here. There were a bunch of other paths I could have taken. That looks like a greenhouse over there. And then that looks like another part of the factory. Camera? Leave. Oh, I have to click on the door to leave. I can't just, yeah, it's not seamless. Hello. Okay, past the patisserie. Into, like, the little courtyard. Okay, thank you. I gotta go see what this is. I was thinking it was going to be the cave that they were talking about in the diary. But possibly not that. Wow, where exactly was this? Was it over here? You just kind of ran and then there was like a little gate. Is it between these two houses? I think it is. I think it's this. Yeah, it's that. This is the wrong way. Isn't that it? That's super it, isn't it? It won't let me walk down there, though. Momo looks delighted. I should follow him. He seems to want to show me something special. Maybe that's the wrong one. Maybe there's a more obvious one? Ah, it's... Oh my god, it's this one. They looked very similar, but yeah, this one's way more open. Wow, you just picked that lock? Talented. I need Momo on the squad for lockpicking. Let's go. Open. Yellow? This could lead to the cave. It looks like we're kind of heading up into the mountains, so... Possibly? I am going to have to look into ending the episode, or the video soon. But I'm kind of invested in seeing what's in this cave. Then I think that would be a good spot. But this has been pretty cool so far. Like I said, I never got to experience this stuff, but I've heard about Syberia before. Tracked? Do I need to do anything with the boat? Yeah, give me that ore. I mean, if you can interact with things, you gotta, right? Hello.
There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splashing water.
Okay. Yeah, so it seems like... Okay, so it wasn't quite the cave. We need to talk to Momo to progress the story, but the cave is probably up here somewhere if I had to guess. This is probably where we put the ore. Yeah, it's broken, so then we place the ore instead. Yeah. And interact, and then that pulls up this. There we go. Okay, and then, yeah, that probably does something. Okay, that's probably a fine spot to end off, though. I was kind of hoping that we were just going to straight up walk... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this my cave? This is the cave! The cave that we heard about. Yay! Ah, wonderful. Okay, so we can go take a peek in here really quickly. Yeah, I could see kids getting hyped about being able to explore this place. Very cool looking cave. Gotta be careful caving, though. Gotta be very careful. Caving is scary stuff. God, I feel like I'm playing like a CRPG. I'm about to get attacked by, I don't know, some sort of underdark dwelling creatures. Ah, there's the mammoth toy, the prehistoric toy. Yeah, I bet Momo wants this. Okay, and then yeah, there's the paintings. Wow, what a cool find to find when you're kids, jeez. That's awesome stuff. Alrighty, well, I think that's probably a good spot to go ahead and end things off. A nice look at the game. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Like I said, I don't have a lot of, you know, attachment to the original version or anything, so I'd be interested to see what people's opinions that have actually played the original Syberia think of this. Because going from like the generated backgrounds, like still images walking around with the characters and stuff to this, I'm sure is a big change from people's nostalgia, so I'd be interested to see how people think this looks and how it holds up compared to the original and stuff. But since I haven't played it, I wouldn't know, really. And I would assume like a lot of the voice acting and stuff, and like we saw the like little FMV cutscene that was earlier, that was clearly from the original, I believe. So yeah, there's a lot here that's preserved as well. They've just, you know, updated it a bit. So be interesting to see people's opinions on it that have played the original. But alrighty. Hope you enjoyed this look at Syberia. Thanks again to the developers for letting me check it out early. Like I said, I believe it releases in 2 days on the 6th. So I'll put the link to the game in the description for anybody that wants to check it out. And I'll see you next time for some more.